Have you been wanting an affordable headset or just wanting to upgrade your current one? Well, Meta have just dropped the price of their Quest 2, one of the most influential headsets on the market, to $250 for the holiday season. This is probably the best price for a VR headset of this power and performance. Even with the Quest 3 out, the Quest 2 makes an amazing VR headset and Christmas present. Although, could this mean that Meta are trying to get rid of their current Quest 2 stock, ready to fully embrace the Quest 3? As back in 2020, when the Quest 2 released, the original Quest 1 was discontinued and stopped being sold. It would be a shame if they just stopped selling the Quest 2, especially this early, but we'll just have to see. If you do remember when the Quest 2 released, you might remember the issue with the expensive Elite strap. Basically, after a little while, the strap would just tear apart. If this happened mid-game, the headset would just fly off people's heads and most likely be damaged. I remember this vividly because it happened to me. The reason was because they created bad batches of the straps that weren't very durable. So, when the Quest 3 released, part of me went back to that disaster and decided not to get the Elite strap. And apparently I made the right decision. Many people have been reporting that the battery on the strap isn't completely working. According to this one news article, approximately 43% of straps have charging issues. Bear in mind this is a $130 strap. Fortunately, Meta are aware of this issue, but urge customers not to call for a replacement just yet. They are currently working on a solution, and it would be best to ask for the replacements after the problem has been resolved. In all fairness, the Meta Elite strap isn't really worth half that price. I currently use the Boba M2 battery strap for my Quest 2 that cost me around $40, and I could never go back. Best part is that they've already released the M3 strap for the Quest 3 and even an M2 attachment so it can be compatible with the Quest 3. In my opinion, just get that instead. It's cheaper, comfier, and well, it works, unlike the Elite strap right now. Vail VR, the Counter-Strike-like VR game, is finally launching on the Quest through Apple App. I managed to play the beta of this game thanks to Xtropical, who's currently in a duos game as of the time I'm writing this. It's a good game. Plus, if you love esports, they host loads of tournaments for cash prizes. Bottom line is though, if you're on the Quest and wanting to play a good shooter, I highly recommend checking this one out. Finally, ending it off with, of course, Sniper Elite VR Winter Warrior, a semi-sequel to the previous Sniper Elite VR that released a couple years back, except this time set in, you guessed it, winter. This game will probably have the most realistic sniper shooting in VR, given that's what the game is about. It includes challenges that encourage the players to use different playing styles, like stealth for example, and it should be good fun for the long-term Sniper Elite players. And if you've never played any of the games, why not check this one out when it releases on November 30th, Quest only. That's all for this week. Remember to like and subscribe. It always feels like I'm reading a script when I say that, and it's probably because I am. These videos take more than just me speaking, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you stuck around. And hopefully, I'll see you next week.